Scott, this is a Pastors Eat Pussy 2, the novel
Oh,
written by Quan Mills.
let's go. Let's go.
C2, written by Quan Mills, narrated by Karma. Prologue. Yes. Slob on that cat, Pastor. Eat that shit, old nigga. You like how that cat tastes? Hell yeah, girl. I bit my bottom lip hard. What it tastes like? I asked, biting my lip harder. Tell me. I'm on. I held tightly to the sides of Pastor's head with my hands as he relentlessly devoured the fuck out of my guts.
Do you want me to keep going? do you want... That is fire writing. Please, someone describe to me what we're watching.
I'm not watching that.
That was racist.
This is Friends Partying in Hell, and on today's episode, we're going to be talking about the movie Turning Red. We're going to talk about male birth control. We're going to talk about some really good reading that I want to recommend you in my Rudy's reading corner session that I have for today. And I'm also joined by my baby daddy, Anthony. What's up, buddy?
What up, bro? I did not know you were pregnant. That's news to me, but
I'm breaking it now on the podcast. I forgot one thing. What I wanted to tell the fans. So we have a phone number hotline, and I wanted to talk about that. So real quick, before we get into the podcast, we have a hotline. So it's kind of like, leave us a message, leave us a question. I saw people actually sent a couple DMs about a couple of questions they had about our Coming Clean episode. They were confused about stuff. Yeah, I know.
Wait, really?
Yeah, I'm serious. So I said,
I didn't see that.
So I said use the number and ask us or whatever. So I mean, the point of the phone number is to just show us some love, send us a message, ask us a question. The number is 305-537-6447. I'm going to put it here on the video. The number again is 305-537-6447, and just leave us a call. It's like a brand new thing that we're doing, and we'll see how that goes. Now on to the podcast with my good bud. How's your week been, man?
It's been good, man. It's been good. But now that you mention it, I kind of should we just tweet out put the phone number on Instagram like right now and see what happens.
Yeah. That's just put it up. Just put it up.
That seems funny. I'm gonna make a tweet real quick.
Yeah. So while Anthony's tweeting,
tweet.
Whatchamacallit, man, like it's been such a stressful week that I can't believe it's only Wednesday. And like I need to this week to be over because I'm going out of town on Saturday to go I'm gonna go watch a World Cup qualifying match up north, and yeah, it's like my little break before it gets crazy again because I have another crazy week next week.
That sounds awesome.
All right, so wait, tell me what you're tweeting so at least I can know what you're doing.
I'm gonna get a screenshot of us, and I'm just gonna put the phone number.
Okay, cool.
I'm gonna put the phone number over it.
Okay, cool. Yeah, do
it. Talk to us.
People are gonna think it's like a live hotline.
I know, right? It's gonna be they're gonna think it's like with the live where Jarvis put the live up, and then they were like trying to talk to us, and they're gonna be like, oh,
well, that'd be cool. I mean, for people who are listening, yeah, like definitely just like shoot us a call. It's super anonymous. By the way, I think I need to say that thing. That's super important. If you call and leave a message, we're not gonna be like so and so called or whatever. It's super anonymous.
No. Yeah, no, that's fucking rude.
Yeah.
That'd be we're not those kinds of guys. We keep everything anonymous. Can't you tell by the stories we tell? Like we're very, very real talk. Like we're very, very mindful in that regard. Like there's times where we say things and we're like, oh, I said that person's name. Let's cut. We got to go back. We'll start again. Like there's an editing process, people. Like we're never going to out you. And if we do, we did it on purpose.
Oh yeah, it was no mistake.
Totally on purpose, bro. Oh shit.
Oh my god.
Hang on. Let me post this and I'm just gonna see. And I don't know, are we gonna talk to these people? Like
No, okay, so well, for everybody that's listening, I mean, maybe you could even help us out right now. We're kind of brainstorming while we're recording. I still kind of don't know what it can be, what it could become. But like, if you have an idea or something you want to hear or anything, just call that number and then let us know. Maybe you guys might like think of something funny that we're not thinking of. Like, what would you guys want to hear? You know, like it just depends. So the number is like a open. Send us some confessions, some secrets or something. I don't fucking know. Like some ideas, some questions that you guys had from previous episodes. Because you know sometimes we don't explain everything completely, and like maybe there's some filler that you guys need to. We'll call it a we'll do a segment on like our callers and see what like happens from that. We'll figure it out. It'll be fun.
Hell yeah. Should I? Okay, so what should I put here? Should I tell them to call us now, or should I say phone lines are open?
Phone lines are open. Phone lines are open.
Phone lines are open. All right. FPIH hotline. FPIH phone lines are open now. We're gonna get no calls. It's gonna be very embarrassing.
It should have a name. We should call it like the hottest hotline, or I don't know. What could it be?
See, it's a lot. It's okay. So, we're friends partying in hell, which is a mouthful.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. Like, I know we went back and forth on calling people like heathens and hellions and all that stuff, hellraisers, all that kind of like. So, I don't. Do we just say the heathen line, or like what?
No,
is
because
heathen nation.
Heathen line.
I don't like that.
I don't like that. But I like I like heathen on its own. I don't think it needs to be added to.
I don't know. I don't know if I like heathen anymore. Like I like heathen.
You don't like it anymore,
or whatever. I don't know if I like it. Like I feel like it's not like on the nose, but it's pretty. I mean, it is on the nose. It's really on the nose. And I get it. It's because we've been called heathens before.
Or what are you what are we going to call our listeners? Like little devils.
Little devils is hilarious to me.
Or fuck faces.
Like, I love that. Little Debbie's, like little Debbie cakes. Hey, what's up, little Debbie cakes?
I like fuck faces.
I like that.
Hey, fuck faces. Call us.
I don't know. What's up, fuck face nation? No, I don't know. You know what? Maybe we should ask.
Okay.
We should ask the
okay.
listeners.
So now that the line's open, call the line and tell us what name you guys prefer that we call our listeners. By the time that this tweet goes out to the time that you listen to this, it'll be that little in between. We'll see who calls, if anyone calls.
Yeah, if anyone calls.
Yeah.
All right, I'm tweeting it out. Let's get to the podcast. It's out there. Unfortunate. I didn't put no music. I didn't do anything. I just put a terrible picture of me at desk. Because so I have a desk over here, but where I record at is literally in front of Beth's makeup desk because she has this awesome mirror that she made with like lights and stuff. You get
nice lighting.
Yeah, I get nice lighting, right? So yeah, like I took the picture of us just now, and it's like all of Beth's makeup here, which is, by the way, what I'm going to use when we do our makeup bit. Right. Whenever we do that,
yes. we're gonna have a little makeup tutorial. we're gonna use a very well known influencer, and then we're gonna try to see if we can replicate. she's also part of the family. So what I'm saying is like. She'll teach us some tips and tricks, and we'll try to independently see if we can beautify ourselves because we believe that when you feel beautiful, you are beautiful.
When you feel beautiful, yeah, I don't know how to finish that. When you feel
beautiful,
you talk beautiful.
I don't know. I don't like that one.
That ain't it, right? Like
when you feel beautiful, when you feel good, you feel beautiful. That's what it is.
Ooh, I like that. When you feel good,
if you feel beautiful, then you feel good. you feel that it flips.
See, the thing is, I just don't know anything about feeling good or feeling beautiful. So
we're
I'm at
struggling here with self confidence. Right? So we don't know what it feels like.
Trying to tell people what inner beauty feels like. We're just like, I don't know. I've been ugly all my life, inside and out. I've been god of a dick.
But there's a lot of fun stuff that definitely we have planned. And now we have this number and we have the Patreon and stuff like that. So there's a lot of good goodies going out there. But are you ready for the trending topics of the week?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do trending topics.
All right. So today's International Puppy Day. That's really cute. Okay, we both have puppies. Adorable. We both have doggies, and Jarvis hates dogs. So
I know that's so weird. He hates dogs. He hates hot dogs. It's just it's starting to look like a trend.
We can't figure him out for the life of us.
It's a trend.
Also, male birth control.
Speaking, I know you're gonna go into male birth control, but speaking of dogs, my dog got banned from PetSmart like 2 days ago.
Why?
Because
you not train your dog. That's embarrassing.
No, my dog is very well trained. The problem is, so I give him a bath and everything like that, but I don't ever express his anal glands.
Oh wait, so you do the bathing at the PetSmart?
No. I have them do the anal glands and the nail clippings because I'm just not great at them. He don't like his nails being clipped, and the anal gland stuff, I just don't know what I'm doing. Like I've tried to look it up. It seems to cause more harm than good. Yeah, it just doesn't work out.
I don't do that at all. I don't send my dog to the groomer, and you guys handle that shit.
Exactly. So we were taking him over to the PetSmart where they do grooming and stuff like that, and we'll have them do that. He's done it I've had it done 4 times now. And every time he's done it, he's shit all over the people.
Okay, all right. Now I have questions.
Sure.
I know that it's something you do. I've never bothered to Google why dogs need to. What is that exactly, and why are you supposed to do that?
I think it depends on the dog. So for my dog, like you see when dogs like drag their ass across the carpet and stuff like that, itchy asshole, sometimes it's worms, sometimes the anal glands are like full. And because when they poop, it's supposed to express those glands naturally. But sometimes the poop is too soft and it doesn't allow the pressure to secrete whatever needs to be secreted. So what it end up happening is if he gets super excited, sometimes the secretion will come out and it smells horrible. Other times it causes pain. So to not subject him to the pain or us to the smell, we just started taking him up and getting it done. Now we've tried everything. Like I'm talking about the last few times we've taken him out, made him take a shit. Like he shits before going into the place, but I guess he holds a little bit back, like because every time they come out and you can just see they got like shit all over their apron. They're like not happy at all. They're like, oh yeah, and he's like he has shit all over his fur because obviously we didn't pay for a bath, so they just wiped it off and he's got shit all over his fur. And they're like, yeah, he took a massive shit when we did this. And this last time they were like, you're going to have to take him to the vet. You can't bring him back here for that. Like, okay. He just walked out in shame.
That's so embarrassing.
It's fucking hilarious. I don't know what more we could have done.
That is so embarrassing.
Don't know what more could we have done.
I didn't know that, like, if not expressed or something, it could stink up the place.
No, it's not even that it stinks up the place all the time. It's just that sometimes he gets excited and he'll bark at something. Like he'll get like super amped. And I guess he clenches his little asshole so tight that it expresses his anal glands like it would if he was taking a rock solid poop. And that shit smells horrible.
Oh man. The only thing that my dog does that's embarrassing is she always wants to go up to everyone, and it scares the shit out of people because they don't know that she's friendly, you know. So she if anyone meets her eye, she's like super friendly and wants to get to know him. It scares the shit out of people, and it's embarrassing because I'm like, I'm sorry, like that she startled you or whatever, like, and I don't want to like yank her, It's a
of
delicate
course.
process that we play there, but that's like the only thing that she does that sometimes like embarrasses me. But then most people like dogs, so it's not like a. I remember I scared the
never
shit
really
out of
into
someone and he like jumped into the street one time. I was like, I'm so sorry. Like she really wasn't trying to attack you. She wants to like play, but
bro.
yeah, like I can't imagine having my dog shit. Oh, you know what? My dog did do that one time at the groomer when I picked her up. They were like, she shit everywhere, and then I was like, oh, that sounds normal. So I wasn't.
That's not what this was supposed to do?
I wasn't embarrassed. So now
Look.
that you're telling me, now I should have been embarrassed.
No. Look, man. The first time I wasn't embarrassed. The second time, not even. The third and fourth time, though, when they literally said he can't come back here anymore, that's when I got embarrassed. They're like, he's shitting everywhere. Like, there's no way for us to do this because clearly that means they've been taking notes. Like, right? They have. My dog has a rap sheet of shitting on people every time he comes in there. They're like, this ain't stopping. He just got to go somewhere else. So we're gonna take him to vets who get paid a lot more to deal with that kind of shit, and we're just gonna take him to his vet and have him do it there. But
that's so funny, man. Well, I mean, happy International Puppy Day to your pup.
Yeah, love him. Love the guy. Happy International to your dog, Ruth Bader Ginsburg.
Yes, that's it. That is her whole name. Everyone hates it, but I think it's hilarious.
It's fucking great name.
Everyone hates
a great
that
name.
Everyone hates it. Like, why'd you give us such a fucking long name? I'm like, it's fucking funny, and that's all that matters, okay, bitch? Like, that's all I care about. That I think it's a great name, so fuck off.
It's a great name, man.
So also, there's what I said before. There's male birth control now, man. That means you can.
That's amazing.
That means we can all get in these streets.
Can we all get in these streets?
No, we can't. We cannot do that, guys. Be responsible, okay? Just because there's a male contraceptive now doesn't mean you just go stick your dick in everything. That doesn't change how we should be acting. But that's what's gonna happen.
Okay.
You know, that's what's gonna happen.
You think dudes are just literally balls to the wall, not giving a fuck?
I mean,
I know guys that don't use condoms at all.
You see what I'm saying?
So
I've known those guys. I've known those guys too. I don't have that kind of confidence, dude. I've never had that kind of confidence in my life to just be like that.
Mm-mm.
Are you kidding me?
I like a clean willy.
And the times that you've like messed up, maybe from a drunken night, and you like forgot or some shit. I cannot be relaxed until I go to the doctor because I think I have AIDS every single time.
Yep. every single time. And it's always that time you get an ingrown hair and you're like, oh, what happened? What is that? Why does it hurt?
like normal dick problems. I'm like, oh my God, this is it. This is the big one. And then I can't relax. It's really stressful for me. I cannot. For me, really, personally, that shit. I don't know how dudes do. Like the guys that I've even known. I'm like, how the fuck do you just like live your life that way without like feeling stress?
Ask anybody that knows me in the context of talking about unprotected sex. I am the preacher of prophylactics, bro. I'm just like, what are you fucking doing? You're ruining your life. You cannot. They're like, oh, well, I'm not worried about getting pregnant. She's on birth control. I'm like, yeah, but what about the million of other things that could happen to your dick? Like, what are you doing? Like
those fucking pictures in fucking health class really.
They worked.
They sure as hell did.
They worked. They worked on me, bro. I wrap up all the time. Sometimes I still, look, I've been in a relationship for 5 years, and for 3 of them, I wore a condom. Just being plain.
Dude, I've had anxiety over that and still wore a condom, and I was still stressed out about what I did. I'm like, that's how bad it is. I've like been in situations. I remember the first like one night stand I ever had, and it was I was like 18 or some shit, and it was like the first time I ever had a one night stand. It was at like some house party, and we hooked up and stuff, and there was protection and all that kind of. It was fine. It was like totally fine, but the stress of that morning, and I was just like, oh my god, and I went to the doctor, and the doctor's like, you're fine, and I'm like. But just the fact that even with protection, I'm still stressed out. So this pill is gonna definitely like lead to some risky behavior for damn sure. Man, But
I
wait,
don't think so, bro.
wait.
I don't think it's changing
Wait,
anymore.
wait. Is this the same debate when women's birth control happened? That is the same like dumb debate, right? Oh, like women are gonna be all sluts now. Isn't that was the same debate?
Yeah, and the truth of the matter is, like, it doesn't matter your gender. If you weren't using protection before, just because it comes in pill form now, doesn't mean you're gonna use it. You talk to any woman, and go outside right now and just ask a random woman, hey, are you on birth control? Yes. Do you take the pill? Sure. How long did it take you to get accustomed to taking that fucking pill every day? I guarantee you it was longer than a fortnight. Ain't no man out there remembering to take a fucking pill every day. There's going to be so many babies, bro.
So this thing is 99% effective in preventing pregnancy in mice. So this isn't out on the market yet, but it's like showing really good signs.
In mice. Okay.
Yeah. So far it's hormonal pills, obviously. They carry the potential of weight gain, changes in libido, and could lower levels of good cholesterol, causing heart issues. So, of course, like most things, that has some side effects and stuff like that. But
take the good with the bad.
I mean, I think it's pretty cool. I mean, for sure. I think this is a cool. Like, science is pretty damn amazing lately. They're just doing some cool stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I'm an advocate. I'd say put the onus on us for a minute, for a little bit, like. When it comes right down to it. Yeah, it's our turn, right? We gotta carry the burden a little bit.
Agreed,
we've had I'm gonna say like we've had like 1, 2, 3, literally all of forever to go out there just throwing seed out there. And then if it got, that's not my kid. That's not mine. We've been doing that forever. Now it's on us. You don't want a kid? Maybe you should have been on fucking birth control, sir.
I wonder if laws are gonna change because of that now, because if you get caught, like if you can prove in court that they were lying about taking birth control when it's something that actually exists, you know what I mean? And it's like I mean, because there has to be some kind of there's some legality there that we haven't explored yet. That's probably going to happen because of this now. Because it's like, wait a minute, but the guy told me that he was on this thing.
He was on birth control,
or
like
something.
what? And I ended up pregnant. So
women can take guys to town.
That's interesting. Look, man, and this is gonna sound real sexist of me. It is. It's gonna sound sexist, but I really don't mean it from a sexist place. I've always had this kind of like, and I think I've talked to you about this before. Like, I've always felt that it was. I don't want to say. See, it's the wording is hard because the way it sounds.
Just say what you're gonna say, and I promise you, I won't edit it out.
Okay, cool. So what I'm basically trying to say is that, like, I've always felt like there's been this kind of stigma around being a guy and then having a slip up. You get a girl pregnant, and then you're like, "Hey, man, I made a mistake. I don't want to have this kid." And she's like, "My body, my choice," which is her right. She has the kid, but now you're legally obligated, even though from the jump you were like, "Yo, that was a mistake. That was a one-night stand. I'm sorry." I think the pill. It's gonna negate that. I think that's gonna be good, right? Because now you take the pill. You didn't want a kid. You shouldn't have You should take your pill. Now, if you have a one night stand, you fucked up. You weren't taking a pill.
Now you have a one night stand. You're like,
now it's on you. Now you're like, oh man, I didn't want this kid. Well, then, yeah, guess you should have. Yeah, condoms break.
Yeah,
pills.
Yeah,
pills. Yeah, now it's on you. So that sounded a little bit sexist. I didn't mean it to.
Would you take this pill? Would you take this pill?
Yeah, why not? I mean, I would, but I don't think I'd be any good. I'm just not going to remember for the first couple of years. So if I was single, if I was a single
man, I'm talking about right now in your relationship, would you take this pill?
Yeah, I mean, if Beth was like, I want to get off birth control.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Absolutely.
That's what I mean.
Absolutely. I just set an alarm on my phone every morning when I wake up, take this fucking pill until it becomes commonplace.
Yeah.
She had to do it. Every other woman that's taking birth control had to do it. Now it's on me, right?
Yeah.
I think that's fair. I think that's fair.
I think that's fair.
It is. It's 100%.
Yeah, I think it's totally fair.
Sorry, I didn't mean to sound sexist, but
no, that wasn't sexist. You were making a solid point from a male perspective.
I don't know if those are appreciated in 2022, bro. I'm just being honest. So,
if I was speaking white, like a real dude to me, it was dude talk.
Yeah, if I was white, I wouldn't have said any of that
Dudes-
shit. Like, because I know my career is on the line.
This is a dude's partying in hell. We're gonna bro talk.
Dudes partying in hell.
Talking about kids that weren't wanted. Maury Povich is ending. What a good segue, right? What a good segue.
That was a fucked segue, bro. Holy shit.
You're Not the Father is ending after a
It's
long
over.
after so many years of good quality TV. It's finally going to be coming to an end, and we won't see Maury Povich torturing human beings on TV anymore.
Was he torturing
No,
them?
no. But except this one episode I remember, and tell me if you remember. Did you watched Maury, right?
I mean, everybody saw an episode of Maury at least
right,
once or twice.
Okay. So there was there is this one episode, man, where and he had a couple of these where he would bring people on who had extreme phobias of things.
Okay.
And there was this one time where there was this lady who was afraid of cotton balls. And then so she's freaking. So people were like, "Sorry, I can't even talk." I want to pull up a picture too, man. The cotton ball monster.
Maybe you could.
Oh, you want me to play the edit?
Yeah, maybe you can find a clip real quick of Maury Povich and the cotton ball.
So before I play it and find it, so in the video or whatever, in the clip, so he brings this lady on that's afraid of cotton balls, and it's so like unrealistic, kind of like your balloon thing, actually, where it's just like so unrealistic, and it's just like yeah right, like how are you afraid of like a cotton ball person, or I mean cotton balls period. So then he brings on a man covered in cotton balls like a cotton ball monster, and it freaks her the fuck out, man.
That's rude.
It is really rude. Hey,
that's fucked up.
Cotton ball. Why can't I find? I'm looking here at the video, and it's like it's already she's healed.
She's healed. What do you mean?
She's healed from the phobia.
Oh, she doesn't have the phobia anymore because she confronted it.
Yeah.
Lies.
Okay, this is it. Here, I'm gonna share it with you.
Okay, all
right. Sorry, excuse me, dude. I'm like over here dying. All right.
Also, I know you said having a phobia balloon is not real. There's a real word for it. It's called globophobia. By the way.
Okay. Well, that's what I'm saying. This is before I was educated in the fact. Okay, this is when I was still watching Maury. All right.
That's okay. Fair enough. Say no more.
Sorry. This is the cotton ball lady.
Put a new one on years ago. They had to just take out all the cotton and then shove new cotton back in there.
Right. So you were feeling this cotton. So you felt this cotton for 2 years.
And I don't like it. And I don't want to be around it. I don't want. Oh my God!
No, this is
what a dickhead.
Wait a second.
That's so fucked up. And they're just like chasing her with it. That's yeah, that is torture. That is literally torture, bro. That's fucked up. Why would you do that?
But this isn't the right one. So what's fucked up is that I didn't realize that there's two people that he's tortured with cotton balls.
Why would you do that? Dude, he brought out a whole silver platter full of cotton balls, bro. Like, after you just told him this harrowing story of how you got a cotton ball phobia, he said, so you're terrified of cotton balls, huh? And then somebody walks out. Fucking trade for the cotton balls. That's so fucked
ass,
up.
Man. I know you're like sensitive to it. You're sensitive to the issue.
Yeah,
you have a lot of
Maury for that bullshit.
You have a lot of empathy for this lady.
Fuck that guy. That's rude as shit. Fuck that dude.
So it's coming to an end. I'm sad. I'm sad that I won't watch any more of these.
In light of that new information, good. I thought Maury was all about like, that you are not the father, ha ha ha. I didn't realize he was literally torturing people.
So that other
bullshit.
Really cool thing that he used to do.
Yeah, no, that was great. You did it to yourself, and then you came on TV to exploit that. That's on you. Like, if I got a call to be on Maury, I'm not going. I'm not going. That's just it. Like, I know better, right?
Anthony. This is a producer from Mari.
Click. That's it. I don't need to know no more. But let's say I'm not very aware of what Mari does, right? And they call up and they say, yeah, they're like, hey, we heard you had this phobia of balloons. We want to help you work through it. Would you be okay being filmed for that? It may help somebody else. Not understanding what kind of show Maury is, I would heavily consider it.
That's really...
And then I get out there and he bring out a balloon guy.
That's really good manipulation, producer manipulation tactics that you just did there. Hey, if we do this, you could help out a lot of people out there. So we should film you and then, not tell you that you're going to be fucking tortured.
Exactly.
On camera.
I can't imagine that lady was told that somebody was going to come out with a tray full of cotton balls, and then she was like, I guess you could film that. Yeah, that'd be fine. And I'm assuming that that's not how that conversation went. Is all I'm saying. Fuck Maury. I'm glad your show's canceled, but also thank you for years of entertainment.
All right. So that's pretty much the topics of the week. And now I kind of want to get into the deep dives. The deep dives of the podcast, okay? And one of the first things I want to talk to you about is this movie called Turning Red. It's a new Pixar movie. Have you heard of it? Have you seen it? Do you know anything? So I could at least know where to start, like explaining this to you.
I've been hearing chatter about how good it is. I have not seen a preview. I haven't seen.
Okay.
I don't know what it's about.
Okay, so I'm not gonna spoil it for people listening and for you. So I'll try to tiptoe. So Turning Red is the new Pixar movie, and just to kind of put it bluntly, it's about literally girls coming of age, like hitting puberty. And there's like the metaphor of that is this Chinese Canadian girl discovers that her family has this like hidden, like it's not a mystery. I mean, the damn things on commercials. She turns into a panda. And then the movie's about dealing with that and what that means. It's like it's a metaphor of, about like life and showing your emotions. It's really like most Pixar films, really complex and like super, and super well done and everything. I watched it. I loved it. It was so funny because it takes place in like literally, I think 2002 or 2001 or something, the timeline of the movie itself, the universe. So there's a lot of like callbacks to that time. And the style and the music, and so it's a really cute, really funny movie. I super recommend it. It's super sweet if you're into like Pixar stuff, because I watch everything, so I definitely enjoyed it. So it's getting a lot of heat because, like most things nowadays, if there's any like ounce of something that's like not like for white people specifically, it really like burns everyone's ass that. What is this supposed to be? And I'll give you another thing that kind of happened, like a segue kind of what happened with this film as well. But the main issue that I kind of want to get into, at least in the beginning here, is that there was a film critic who wrote a blurb about he sent a tweet about the movie, and then his actual critique, which was taken down. So I'll read you the quote real quick. I'll show it to you. So the critique is, the little blurb he wrote, it's like, some Pixar films are made for a universal audience. # Turning Red is not. The target audience for this one feels very specific and very narrow. If you are in it, this might work well for you. I am not in it. This was exhausting. So that tweet got a lot of traction. So a lot of people got really mad at this dude because he was like, what the fuck is your point? Like, what? Like, I'm not a fucking fish or a toy, and I fucking got into it. Like, you know what I mean? Finding Nemo and Toy Story. Like, what point are you making? Just overtones of some racial sexism kind of stuff. Because this also had girls like dealing with puberty and stuff like that, and that made people uncomfortable. But it's like, I don't know, like shit. I remember like movies in the 80s that were made for us. They were not at all subtle about anything. They were super hard. Like our kind of generation, like the movies like us growing up, were very mature for our time now. Those kinds of movies don't even get made anymore. So the fact that someone gets like peeved off of a Pixar fucking film is so fucking stupid. So
aimed at children and trying to
right.
help children become, more in touch. Like if I had a movie called Turning White, maybe I wouldn't have had to tell that story I told last week. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe I would have been in a better position to handle that kind of request. It's just So I don't know. And so I kind of put 2 and 2 together when you said that it was called Turning Red, and then Red Panda, and then you said it was about a young woman's coming of age.
Yeah.
What then is everyone? So, like, is everyone coming at it with the same kind of lens as this guy is like, oh yeah,
yeah. So this guy came at it from that he wasn't like what I read, right? That the target audience feels very specific or something like that, because the story's about a Chinese Canadian girl growing up and like going through puberty and what that means with like her relationship with her parents, her mom specifically, and all that kind of stuff. And it's like, sure, it's like, what the adage is always, if you tell a story about yourself or something very specific of your life and stuff like that, that always translates to a very universal theme, because everyone goes through these things. Right.
Yeah.
I mean, in the specificity of your story, like translate that, oh, they're just like that's like my upbringing or my memories or whatever the fuck it is. You know what I mean? There's always a little nugget of like life there that everyone experiences. So this movie just does the same thing, and it's really, really cute and well done and stuff like that. But like these cranky old white dudes always kind of have some shit to say about fucking something. And about everything. It's just so goddamn exhausting. It's just fucking enjoy the goddamn movie, man. You can't just fucking sit down and
or just don't watch it, bro. It's at the end of the day, it's still a Pixar film. Like if you're getting this upset at a Pixar film, I don't know what to tell you. Like that's not literally. It's not even marketed towards you, man. Like just move the fuck on. Don't watch it.
Yeah, it's
like,
so
if you
weird.
Don't want to watch it. Don't watch it. It's a Pixar film. It's for kids. It's for your kids who are coming of age and trying to suss out life because you're so fucking far up your own ass that you can't have a conversation with your daughter about her having a period. Yeah. You can't have that conversation. So Pixar's trying to make it easy for you. But you want to sit around here and bitch about it and get mad.
Yeah.
Like, just back the fuck off, bro. This ain't your scene. It ain't your scene.
So,
like,
sorry. I cut you off. Keep going.
Oh, no, it's all good. No,
you said it's not your scene. It's not your scene. Go on.
No. I'm good. I was just gonna say, like, I know that sounds very similar to what that guy was saying, but I promise you, it's not, because I'm not coming from a place of like, stay in your lane, is what he's saying to the masses, and I'm saying to this very select few people that's trying to bring hate to, I don't know, Chinese Canadian pandas. Like,
it's just such a stupid critique too, just on its face, because it's weird. It's like this movie wasn't made for everyone, and it's like, what the fuck was fucking A Bug's Life? Are we all like caterpillars and flies and shit? Like, no, you moron! Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like,
no, it's
really just so dumb. It's just so dumb.
Dumb take by dumb people who want to. I know this kind of, a little bit kind of what we do, which is like we come out, we have our little hot takes, and they're supposed to be funny and everything like that. But this is just like, it's kind of the opposite effect, right? It's somebody that's just coming out to say stuff to stir a little bit of controversy, get their name out there and stuff like that. I have a hard time believing a lot of things that I see people do like this.
Yeah.
And thinking, oh, this person genuinely goes and looks at their wife and kids in the face and says shit like this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a miserable person if you do. I don't think that a lot of people do that. And it's kind of fucked up that you would then use your platform to do that to other people's wives and kids or whoever the case may be.
No, I think that like these people, it could be a show for sure, like obviously, but what I want to show you next is the other side of this topic of this movie, where I kind of don't know how to explain this video, but I'll show it to you, and then I kind of want you to tell me what you think. And this is this guy's take on this movie, okay?
Is Turning Red demonic? Okay, first off, this is the second pastor that we've had on this show calling periods demonic. I mean, it's just like the church, ain't it? Like, it's just like the church to demonize women from the very fucking beginning. The chalice, the cup, always from the beginning of churchdom, from the beginning of Christianity, bro. It's always been fuck women. So if you're a woman in the church, sorry. I'm sorry for the way that you've been treated. It's just fucking weird, man.
But yes,
like, I've always found that really fucking weird.
So this video takes the other angle of it, where at least the guy I mean, fair enough that the guy was like had some really weird, like obviously racial undertones to his critique, but this dude takes the fucking cake.
All right.
Is it demonic? Do you hear them literally chanting?
The thunder and the spirit.
Now she comes through the portal, and now this demon comes out of her. Are you kidding me? This is a kid's movie, y'all. That's crazy to me. And until that becomes crazy to you, maybe you're so desensitized and so secular that you miss that as a Christian, we're supposed to come out from among them and be ye separate. And I'm telling you, the world is not becoming more atheistic. The world is increasing in the belief of the supernatural, but they're encountering it in a counterfeit way. The spirits that are at work, they want your kid to be in the middle of that ritual. I'm about to get so much hate for this video. Let me know what your thoughts
like
are.
The retro new wave that he put under the video. It's like where, like it's very like what's that movie? Drive? No, Drive. Drive with Ryan Gosling.
No, very Drive.
Yeah.
He's trying to drive his point, and unlike that movie, he has none. He has no point.
So
I don't.
You
watch
a Pixar movie, and the first thing that you reference it is to like like Satan worship and demonic possession, and it's just like,
yeah, man, because he's never
damn.
seen a movie with a portal in it. He's never seen a movie with a portal in it. He's never seen a movie where they chant stuff. Like, the thing that blows my mind is he's like, oh, they have this movie and it's a kid's movie and they're coming out of portals. Yeah, because adults don't believe in portals, so they don't really show up in movies for adults anymore unless it's like fantasy or sci-fi. Like, ain't nobody believing a heist movie when they go through a portal. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, Rick and Morty fans, but it's fucking true. It's just true. A sci-fi high concept rigmarole is the only place that fits, other than kids' movies. Like, it's just, what are you talking about? What are you angling for? What is your positioning here? That they did some singing, and then they used the portal, so it's demonic.
So the problem, see, the undertone here is that movies in general, right, and really, really well done ones, they always have like they always have like a message, right, and they're always trying to impart, for the most part, not to teach you anything really, but to kind of make you feel like, to make you feel something, good, bad, whatever. And then if they're really, really well done, you can always relate to that and have some kind of connection to that film at some point, right? Whatever that may be. And most really good films do that for you, right? That's why everyone remembers when Mufasa died. That's why everyone remembers when the toys were gonna get burned in the dumpster. In that dumpster fire in Toy Story 3. Like, there's reasons why these movies work. It's because they know at what beats to hit you with. This guy watched the movie with different eyes on, and it's just like for the pure purpose of like seeing how the things that we consume in life, like in all, like the art in life, these are the same people that, the music that you listen to is ruining kids, and the heavy metal and the fucking rap music and the video games. It's all the same bullshit. It's the same story that we've been hearing since we were kids. It's just transferred. And they're fucking reaching for strings that their criticism is a fucking Pixar movie. A Pixar movie, man.
Yeah. A Pixar movie. A kid's movie because I had a portal and some chanting. Like, I really don't understand. Okay. He said that in this movie, or he said that the world isn't becoming more atheist.
Mm-hmm.
And then he said people want to believe in the supernatural, but what did he say? He said people want to believe in the supernatural, but fuck, I just had it. I lost my train of thought because I just didn't understand what he was trying to say. Oh, he said people want to believe in the supernatural, but it's counterfeit. So
Yeah.
are you? I don't understand. I don't get what he's saying there. Like, what does that mean?
A lot of these guys too, if you really pay attention, a lot of these dudes, the words that they use and the way they speak it doesn't mean anything. The words that they use aren't even correct.
It's meant to rile you up.
Yeah,
right?
they're not.
Yeah.
There's actual grammar problems with how they talk. It's nonsensical shit, and it doesn't make any. It doesn't make. If you were to read what people say on paper, like you would be so confounded by like, what the fuck is this? Like one of the funniest things, not to go too off topic, there was some guy that would write down Trump talking at speeches. And when you read it, it was ridiculous. So insane.
Ridiculous.
But when you hear it, it's super
babbling.
different. But yeah, when you hear it, it's super different. This is what these guys do. It's like they just, they're trying to pull at your fears and all that kind of stuff, and then like, I don't know, like shit on fucking really wholesome things. Like,
it's a wholesome
really
movie
wholesome
about
things,
like I haven't seen it, but based on what you tell me, it sounds like something that it's meant for young girls to identify with in a world where young girls don't have a lot of people or a lot of things to look up to, and you're demonizing that. I'm telling you, bro, the church has an agenda against women in positions of power. It's so fucking weird. It's been happening since the dawn of fucking the Christian religion.
Yeah.
I can't speak to anybody else's, but I know for sure for the one that I grew up in, the church has had it out for women since fucking Mary Magdalene, and I'm talking about the prostitute, not the other one.
There's
like straight up, bro.
There's this movie just like really like riled up a ton of people. It's really strange, bro. It's really strange. It's because like, and so fun fact, this movie, the director, the producer, the writer was a director. She's a co-writer too, but the director also co-wrote it. The main person who created kind of the style of the film, they're all women. It was like a full like first time woman like led team, right? So some of that like somehow pollinated into like these dudes like being really mad about this fucking movie. It's
absolutely
so bizarre,
a factor,
bro. Super bizarre. Not just absolutely the church,
factor,
like
probably the biggest one.
So
just in general,
yeah. So this dude, obviously, this religious guy.
No.
I mean, this religious guy obviously has this weird angle. But there was another part in the movie, that, not giving too much away, there's a part where she dances. She dances and she moves her butt, and her mom really gets like grossed out. Like she can't get grossed out, but she's super like, really turned off by the fact that her daughter's dancing a certain way. Which is like a very kind of like, at least in a very conservative home, like that's a really like that's a point of conflict for like families. Like it's specifically in this movie specifically because their mom and her mom's super conservative and clingy and all this kind of stuff, and like her independence is part of like her body and all that kind of stuff. It's a very woman positive, like body positive, girl positive, all that kind of stuff like movie. Without like slamming you on the head with all that stuff. It's just, it's just essential to the story, and it's really well done. And these fucking white dudes can't handle it. I don't know if there's any other race of guy that can't handle it. I haven't seen it on the internet, by the way, but if there are, I mean, I'm sure there are, but like mostly it's a bunch of white guys that have been like really blowing their lid over a fucking Pixar movie.
Over a Pixar movie, bruh. Like it's so weird. It's weird.
It's weird.
It's weird. And I think it's one of those things, right? When you've been like, okay, when you've been in a position of power for so long, you start to freak out when you see people coming for the crown. And I think that's what I don't even think we know that that's what's happening, right? Mm-hmm. You can't be a person of color. You can't be a woman. You can't be non-binary anymore. You can't be LGBTQ+. You can't be anything except for white and male. And if you are, and you try to give a message, you try to talk to someone about your experience, they get upset.
It becomes woke. It becomes woke now.
Yes, it becomes woke, and woke has now taken on a bad connotation.
They co-opted that shit too now.
They took it. They took the word woke, flipped it upside down, and made it a bad fucking word.
Yeah, bro.
We tried to be like, yeah, we're woke to your bullshit, and they turned it all the way around on us. To the point now, if you call another person woke, they think you're being an asshole to them.
Yeah, it's wild.
ridiculous.
It's wild.
Yeah, man.
It's wild.
I love white people, but they bother me sometimes. Yo. Yeah, I'll have to watch it. I'll have to watch it.
Watch it. It's really cute. Everybody who's listening, watch it. It's a super cute movie. Before
I'm really hot in the collar about
hey,
this.
All right, listen,
I don't know why, man.
I'm gonna bring down the heat. All right, this is one of the last things I'm gonna talk about. This is gonna be one of the last things I talk about on the podcast. It's probably like my favorite thing. I saved it for last. So, talking about good stories, talking about really well told stories. I want to ask you a question first because I'm a little ignorant on this. What are the kind of books that are like really geared to like, I guess, the Black community, but they're also like stories that are very sexual and like very kind of, they're like not like, they're like romance novels. Is there a name for that kind of genre of writing?
Not that I'm aware of, but I don't read it.
But you know what I'm talking about, right? Like stuff like, like you're written by
like
Sapphire, you know what I mean? Like, something like that.
Like those old, like okay, so I know for, hey, man, okay, so for those trashy novels that middle-aged white women who drink wine, like what do they call, like paperback love novels or whatever?
Yeah, they're like
paperback novels.
They're like romance novels. They're still called romance novels.
Romance.
Yeah, but they're corny and cheesy.
I think there's a specific genre of them where it's just like straight up horny shit, and it's just called paperback. Like it's just like paperback something.
Straight up
horny. Like you're asking me if there's a that. Like there's
yes.
But is there a that for people of color or Black people in general?
Yes.
I honestly don't know.
There is. There is. I mean, you must know that there is, right?
I'm sure there. I didn't know. No, this is news to me, man.
Really?
It's news to me. But
wow,
it makes sense.
I'm about to blow your mind.
Sense, right?
I'm about to blow your.
No, yeah, let's go. It makes sense.
Okay,
it makes sense.
I've heard of these novels for years. I've heard about these novels for years. I've never picked up a book. I don't know any like popular. You know what? There was this one author once that I remember because I always used to. I mean, I still kind of always go to Barnes and Nobles, and I would always see this author. And I forget the name. It was a really popular dude years ago. But anyway, a Black author, yeah, and he would write these kind of like romance novels, but geared to the Black community. So anyway, that's not the point. The point is that there's a new guy in town, and this dude's name is Quan Mills.
There's a new sheriff in town.
So there's a new guy in town. His name is Quan Mills, and if you guys haven't heard, he has some really, really fire titles to some of the books that he's written, and I want to show you real quick, Anthony. This is his Instagram, and these are some of his some of the stories here. This one's called Old Thought Next Door.
Oh, that's fucking great. Go ahead.
There's another one called Pregnant by My Daughter's Boyfriend.
Holy shit, man. All right. Holy shit.
Pregnant by My Sister's Gay Baby Daddy.
What the? How does that even work? How does that even work? How do you get pregnant by your sister's gay baby daddy? So he's got this gay guy has got two people pregnant. I would read the fuck out of that just to find out how.
Well, you might just get your wish on this podcast, Anthony. You might just get your wish. You just might get your wish.
Oh, please tell me you have an excerpt of that.
So this is another title called This Hoe Eats Chitlins.
Ew. Ew. Nah, straight up, growing up in the South, that's a gag reflex. Nah, you eat chitlins? Ew.
Pastors Eat Pussy Too. And there's a picture of a pastor.
that pastor suited up though. That boy suited up with a nice little smile on his face, real quick. Hey, baby, I want you to know, pastors eat pussy too. Hey man, Quan Mills, dog. Shout out to fucking Quan Mills. This shit is amazing, and all we got is titles so far. This is great. Go ahead.
Like the good book says. But here's the thing about his Instagram. Okay, this is because I did research. Okay, I don't put anything on this podcast without looking into it. A lot of the stuff that I read you isn't real. Okay.
Oh.
Wait though. Wait a minute though. Okay. So the covers aren't real books, but the great thing about this is that you have no idea what's real or not because some are real. And could you tell which ones are real or not?
I'm hoping Pastors Eat Pussy 2 is real.
That is
hoping
that is real.
That is real.
Yes.
Fuck yes, that's awesome. And also, I hope I'm pregnant by my gay sister's baby daddy. I hope that's also real.
Okay, so
we're gonna smell your dick.
Let me smell your dick is another title.
Hey. All right.
So,
have you ever been at? Wait, I gotta ask you.
You gotta ask me. You gotta ask me.
Have you ever had a girl ask to smell your penis?
No.
Never.
No, that'd be such a terrifying thing to be asked.
Yeah,
but I've never been asked that. I've never been asked that.
I mean, I was younger. I was younger. I was a grown adult, though. I should have known better than to actually let her, sniff my balls. But it was one of those situations where it was like, I think you're cheating. I'm not cheating. Literally, the question, let me smell your dick. And I was like, all right, I'm just going to smell like a day's worth of sweat. Like I've been outside all day.
So a lot of the titles, what you're telling me is a lot of titles of these novels are accurate. They might be true.
I ain't say all that.
All right.
I'll Pastors Eat Pussy too, I believe is accurate. I believe Pastors do eat pussy too, though.
All right. So look,
every time you hear hold on, real quick, before you go. Every time you hear a pastor say, man, you got a good wife and you gotta love on them. What do you think they really say?
You gotta
love on them is code for go home and eat that pussy, bro.
You gotta do it. The pastor said so.
Pastors eat pussy too, bro. So
I'm gonna go through a couple. I'm gonna kind of quick fire, okay? And if you want to write these down, if you want to keep or lock them in your head, I'm gonna go through them, and then I want you to see. I'm gonna reveal to you which ones are real and which ones aren't, okay? And
are we playing a game?
No, it's not a game. This isn't a game. No, because I didn't set it up so it could be like an actual thing.
Been
but
an amazing game.
It would have been an amazing game. So my baby daddy stole my Ultima. Okay,
that's
one.
real.
Besides the other ones that you just read, okay, this one's called Fast Lane, a real ATO scammer story.
That's fake.
Let's say this
not sensational enough.
My baby daddy's is a loser.
I'm torn.
This host sleeps on on an air mattress.
That boy look real real taken aback by that shit. I'm going to say that's real. I'm saying that's real.
Becky put raisins in the potato salad.
That seems like a meme. I'm going to say that's a meme. That's fake. That's not real. I never had potato salad with raisins in it. I'm just saying that feels like something that our people say about white people to make them feel bad.
This one's called "This Nika ate my kids' fruit snacks."
That's too real to be fake, bro. Everybody done been over her house and ate the kids' snacks, died. Everybody that rolled a fatty with the girl in the car and went inside was like, yo, before I get up out of here, you mind if I grab one of them Welch's fruit snacks?
PPP loan finessers. And then the last but not least, pastors eat booty too. Okay, so
that's
now I'm gonna go to the list of actual things that are being sold. These are the actual books because, like I told you, some of them are just memes because he really plays into like what his titles are. So he's really he doesn't mind a good joke, so he'll post like fake book covers and fake stories. But these are the real covers. And is this big enough? Can you see this? Can you see this?
Screen hasn't changed yet.
No. Oh, sorry. I didn't. I stopped. I'm sharing the wrong thing. I'm an idiot. So this is the book list of actual books, okay, that you can buy on Amazon. Okay. So Pastors Eat Pussy 2 is a real book.
That
That
doesn't surprise me.
Old Thought Next Door is a real book.
That's real. Okay.
Yeah. Old Thought Next.
I wouldn't have thought that was real. Oh my God, he has an Old Thought Next Door too.
Old Thought Next Door 2 is real.
He wrote 2 of those.
This hoe got roaches in her crib. That's a real book.
Wow.
My Psycho Baby Daddy. That's a real book.
That's tame.
My Baby Mama is a Loser. That's a book. The Coldest Thug Ever.
Tame.
CNA Thoughts. My Baby Mama is a Loser collection. It's like it's 4 books.
He wrote 4 books ragging on somebody's baby mama. I'm assuming this guy has a problem with baby mamas. You don't write 4 books called My Baby Mama is a Loser. If you had really good relationships in your past.
Project Ho Dreams. That's a series. And then let's see, this is the second page. Tax Season Thoughts.
Yo, okay, are you sensing a theme though? You sensing a theme right now? I'm sensing a theme. Their women are not portrayed well in these series, dog.
They're not.
Everybody's called a hoe, a thought, a loser. Like, yo, bro. And it's always guys in the background just angry. What the fuck? What am I doing in this relationship? This hoe
Eat Chitlins is a real book.
Yeah, it's a real book. Like, he's so mad that this woman is eating chitlins. He wrote a whole book about it. That nigga went to Mississippi once and was like, this whole state sucks.
Thug Karma. We got Ho is Life, and so on and so forth. Ghetto chicks do gutta things. That's a good one. I like that one. Okay, so
that's not a good one at all.
So
wow,
like you said that you'd want to hear read a passage from one of these.
Yes, please read it. If you have a passage, please.
Okay, so
please.
This is from, I think, my favorite title, Pastors Eat Pussy 2. This is that book.
That's the best fucking
yes.
title in the world.
So I'm gonna play it for you guys. I'm gonna play it for you. And this is the. It doesn't say. I think this is the beginning. This is the beginning. It doesn't say. This is the full audio thing. This is 2 hours and 30 something. I'm not gonna play obviously the whole thing, but I think this is the beginning of the story. If I'm not correct, if I am correct, sorry. Scott, this is a Pastors Eat Pussy 2, the novel written by Quan Mills.
Let's go.
C2, written by Quan Mills, narrated by Karma. Prologue. Yes. Slob on that cat, Pastor. Eat that shit, old nigga. You like how that cat tastes? Hell yeah, girl. I bit my bottom lip hard. What it tastes like? I asked, biting my lip harder. Tell me. I'm on. I held tightly to the sides of Pastor's head with my hands as he relentlessly devoured the fuck out of my guts.
Do you want me to keep going? Do you want... That is fire writing. That is a.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I ain't gonna lie, dog. I couldn't write that. I couldn't write that, dog. That boy had passion. Ooh, getting my guts, Pastor. Hey, go ahead and play me another little 30 seconds real quick, dog. Go ahead, go one more time. That shit was amazing.
Shit. Tastes like candied yams, girl. And not that nasty ass shit in the can. I'm talking fresh yams with all types of marshmallow, cinnamon, brown sugar. He paused for a moment and ran his big bell pepper nose from my clit to my ass, taking a long whiff. Bitch, my pussy juices overflow just thinking of how this old nigga was so fucking bad.
This dude did some research. He did his research. Give Quan Mills that. He did his research.
That is how you eat
that
pussy.
That boy know how to use a black person nose. He knows how to use a black person nose, dog. Said ran that shit from my clit to my asshole.
Oh shit!
That's what these snobs is for.
Okay, that's enough.
That was fucking great. You gotta send me that link, dog. That shit is amazing.
So I'm gonna share this link with everyone, and it's gonna be in our description if you want to listen to the whole book.
Yes,
Pastors Eat Pussy too. Okay.
Yes, that is amazing. Now I don't. You know what? I don't understand.
Yes.
Not even that what I understand. What I don't understand.
Oh my god.
I took a hard line on his titles because they were definitely objectifying women and putting women down, especially women of color. I'm not about that shit, right?
Oh my god.
But he's got this fucking amazing masterpiece called "Bastards Eat Pussy" 2, and he didn't turn that into a series.
Well, he has.
He didn't turn what.
He has
no TOO. Not is it? Does he have Pastor Eat Pussy and Pastor Eat Pussy T2 like number 2?
No, he has.
I thought it was Pastors Eat Pussy TOO 2.
Yeah, this one's Pastors Eat Pussy TOO, and then he has another one called Pastors Eat Booty.
Oh, Pastors Eat Booty. So yeah, I would say no. My thing to Quan Mills is, bro, like if you're listening, let's not put our sisters down like that, dog. But please continue the Pastors Eat series, dog. Let the Pastors Eat series live, dog. Bring that shit to the forefront. I advocate that all day. Share that link because I will click it. I will click that shit so fast, bro.
Oh, fuck me, man. Oh god.
Okay. Dog, he selling that shit for like 99 cents, bro. That's a bargain. It's a bargain
of a good time. Yeah. It's a bargain of a good time. I feel like I'd be willing to sit down and record and listen to maybe another like 30 minutes.
John, I'd listen to the whole 2-hour reading, bro.
We'll do a 2-hour reading and put it on the Patreon.
I just put it on the Patreon, dog. It's just sit here and listen to us. It's like watching a movie with fans. Like we'll just have people join us and we'll just listen to it together. All the heathens come gather around. It's real story time, bro. Fucking great.
Well, whew, my head hurts. That is the end of the podcast. I hope you guys had a good time. I know I did. Also, please, if you've gotten this far, don't forget to leave us a review wherever you listen to your podcast. Leave us a like, follow us. Also, we have a Patreon, so don't forget that. Follow us there for secret content that we don't post on any other place except Patreon. And just thanks, dude, for coming and talking to me tonight. And we'll talk on the next one.